Ang final pitch ni Curry mga kabasketball, ay may ilang good points, ngunit, it was missing something obvious. Nagpunta si Stephen Curry mga kabasketball sa Good Morning America noong Miyerkules, at was asked na ibigay ang kanyang pitch ay free agent LeBron James. Sabi, "We know how to win. It's beautiful weather, great golf," sabi ni Curry. "I know he's into that. The USA experience that we had, the battles that we've had over the years, we just know how to play basketball, and I think that he would enjoy just the idea of what it means to finish your career the right way," Curry added. "He knows what he wants and eventually he'll make that decision." Ang main part ng pitch na ito, aside from the Bay Area being a great place to live, ay ang paniniwala ni Curry na ang Warriors mga kabasketball, ay naglalaro ng high IQ style of basketball, na makakaakit kay James. Iyon ay isang smart thing to highlight. Ngunit ang katotohanan na hindi binanggit ni Curry, ang isang single teammate in his speech is telling. Sinasabi nito, na ang Warriors ay walang star power para makipag-compete with other pitches. Walang perpektong stat mga kabasketball, for ranking NBA players, ngunit isa na gusto kong gamitin ang kanyang HNI, Huge Nerd Index, isang stat mga kabasketball, na complied by Andy Bailey ng Bleacher Report. Kumuha siya ng 12 catch-all stats, at sorts the players, ayon sa kanilang average ranks in them. Narito ang bawat player mga kabasketball, sa isang major LeBron Suitor, na nirerango sa top 80 ng HNI mula sa 2025 hanggang 2026 regular season. Kung healthy si Butler, maaaring ipangatuwiran ni Curry mga kabasketball, na ang Warriors ay may maihahambing na star-level talent sa Heat. Ngunit ang torn ACL ni Butler mga kabasketball, ay nagpapahirap sa kanya na maging bahagi ng pitch. Ang most honest way to slice, it is that James would have a loaded na starting lineup sa Cleveland o Philly, kabilang din si VJ Edgecombe, at magiging bahagi siya ng Big 3 sa Miami. With the Warriors, ito ay magiging Big 2 hanggang sa bumalik si Butler, at malamang nawala siya, sa higit sa kalahati ng season. That's why mga kabasketball, some have speculated, that the Warriors should trade Butler para kay Anthony Davis. Ngunit hindi natin alam, kung ang presence ni Davis, would be the deciding factor. Even if it is, ito ay arguably masyadong risky, upang i-trade ang multiple first-round pick at si Butler, para sa isang 33 taong gulang na may major injury question marks, at gusto ng maximum na extension, that would go into his late 30s. Sigurado akong iha-highlight ni Curry ang depensa ni Draymond Green at high IQ offense in an extended pitch. Sigurado akong babanggitin niya kung gaano kadali ang paglalaro ng stretch fives tulad ni Kristaps Porzingis at Al Horford, as well as how Golden State's young nucleus of Brandon Podzinski, Guy Santos at Yaxel Lendberg, at Moses Moody, if he's not traded to afford James, have the ability to provide positive value immediately. Pero kahit anong paraan mo, may disadvantage ang Warriors kumpara sa ibang suitors ni James. At maaaring iyon ang dahilan kung bakit tinatanggihan ni James ang Warriors for one of the Eastern Conference contenders.